My dearest son and daughter, for a minute there, close your eyes and truly feel the truth of my words. Feel the weight you're carrying. Not the weight of the shopping, not the weight of the bag, but the unseen weight that sits right in the center of your chest, just below your collarbone. Do you know that sigh that just slips out without you even noticing? That tiredness that no amount of sleep seems to shift entirely. That, my love, is the hurt we need to look at right now. It's not the hurt from a cut or a fall, but the hurt of potential not lived out, of joy that keeps being put off. That hurt is the very first sign that something is blocking your way forward. Archangel Michael, with his sword of blue light, showed me something that's been disguised in your life. He revealed that the enemy blocking your prosperity, your peace, and your love isn't out there, hiding in some dark alley or in someone else's jealousy. The most savage block is within what you believe yourself. It's the seed of fear you water without meaning to. It's the voice of doubt dressed up as good old common sense. Think of the times when a massive chance came up. A new job that seemed grand, a relationship that looked like it would be lovely, an idea that could have turned into a significant bit of extra cash. And then, poof, it all fell apart. That wasn't bad luck, my dearest. That was the subtle work of this hidden enemy. He doesn't look like a monster. He has the soft voice of your own insecurity, telling you, you're not good enough. That's too good to be true, or you'd better not risk it, so you won't get hurt again. This self-sabotage, disguised as caution, is the veil of hurt that Michael has come to tear away. He told me to tell you, you deserve life in its fullness. It's not selfish to want the best. It's the very law of heaven at work in your life. The enemy makes you look backward at the mistakes of yesterday so you trip up on the path of today. He makes you focus on the scarcity so you don't even see the abundance that's already in your hands. It's a prison of thoughts, and the key to it is simply awareness. Go on, take a deep breath with me. Breathe in deeply. Feel the air filling your lungs, bringing in Michael's courage. Breathe out, letting go of the weight of guilt and self-criticism. The Archangel wraps you in his sky-blue mantle now. He hasn't come to frighten you, but to protect you and arm you with the truth. The biggest obstacle to your happiness is that limiting belief that you are small and unworthy. That's the lie that's paralyzing your strength and blocking the blessings. Feel the hurt of this discovery, but know that it's the pain that comes before the healing. This hurt is your soul's urgent shout, begging to be freed from invisible chains. It's the angel tapping on your heart's door, getting your attention, so you stop putting off your blossoming. The life you dream of isn't in some far-off future. It's hidden under the dust of your own distrust and the fear of truly shining. Michael asked me to tell you, look at yourself with the tenderness of a mother looking at her baby. Would you judge her that harshly? Would you forbid her to dream? No, of course not. So stop punishing yourself. The hurt you feel is the residue of a battle that's not even yours, but an old programming that needs to be undone. That hurt is the fuel that will push you out of this subtle trap. Feel the warm presence of the Archangel. He is here to give you the strength to face the specter of doubt in your own heart. It's an act of self-love to recognize this hurt and decide it no longer defines you. The first step towards relief is naming the enemy. It's the belief that you are undeserving. It is the voice of the past trying to silence your glorious future. Breathe in this new truth. Breathe in Michael's light. Feel it descend, washing every cell. Breathe out the shadow of doubt. Let it go. The hurt is leaving you now. You are being readied for what's coming, the revelation and the victory. Keep your heart open and your mind sharp. To anchor this truth in your energy field, I have one request. Leave a mantra in the comments, a phrase of power that cancels out that voice of doubt. It could be, I am deserving of all good, or Michael's light guides me. Write it and feel the strength of your intention. That is your first act of liberation. What will you write? Ah, that's grand, my dearest. Your yes rings out in heaven like a bell of freedom. Feel the relief beginning to take hold of you. Now that you've named the hurt and identified the enemy, the belief of unworthiness, we can move on. Archangel Michael is ready to guide your feet and your soul. My love, we felt together the weight of that subtle hurt, the hidden enemy that is the voice of your own insecurity. Now take a deep breath, because the relief is starting to show up. This relief isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's the energy of truth dissolving the lie. It's the sound of the chains breaking. Archangel Michael isn't just a guardian. He is the prince of the heavenly armies, the bearer of the sword of blue light. That sword doesn't cut people. It cuts through illusions. It separates the wheat from the chaff inside your mind. Michael asked me to tell you that this sword is being wielded right now, this very instant, to undo every unconscious agreement you made with limitation and scarcity. Think of your life as a garden. For too long you watered, without knowing it, the weeds of fear and doubt. They grew and choked the flowers of joy and abundance. The hurt we felt earlier was the desperation of the flowers calling for help. Now Michael uses his light to burn those weeds right from the root. You don't need to fight them. You just need to allow Michael's light to work. The relief comes from the certainty that you are no longer alone in this fight. There's no need to struggle to be loved, to be prosperous, or to be healthy. You already are all of that. The work now is just to remove the fog that stops you from seeing your own greatness. Michael's sword works at the deepest level of your soul, right where old memories of disappointment and frustration created energy blocks. You might be feeling a warmth in your chest or a lightness on your shoulders now. That's the archangel demagnetizing the leftovers of negative energy you've taken on over the years. He tells you, you are free. I cut every tie that binds you to a painful past. Imagine yourself now wrapped in a circle of blue fire. Nothing that isn't pure love and light can get through that circle. You are protected. The hidden enemy only has power when you believe in it. From now on, every time the voice of doubt shows up, say with Michael's strength, I am stronger than that belief. You are reprogramming your inside, from fear to unshakable faith. The relief is the first victory. It's the feeling that the sun has come out again after a long storm. Don't cling anymore to the stories people told you about who you are. Your identity is a daughter of the light, an heir to heavenly abundance. Allow yourself to feel this new reality pulsing in your veins. Remember that dream you left sitting in the drawer, that project that seemed too good to be true. The hidden enemy, the voice of doubt, said, it's too late. You haven't got the money, or as it, people will laugh. Michael, with his truth, whispers in your ear, start now. I am your shield and your strength. I clear the path. It's a cleansing process. Just as you clean your house, you are cleaning your soul. The tears that might come now are not of sadness, but of release. The river of healing is flowing, washing away the dust of years of self-neglect. The weight melts away. You are returning to your original essence, the one that was pure joy and confidence when you were a child. Don't get distracted by the world's appearances. True power is internal. The true enemy is being unmasked. The relief is the promise kept, that the light always conquers the shadow. Feel the soft warmth, the expansion of your chest. Your spine is straighter, because the burden of fear has been lifted. You are a beacon of strength now. Breathe in Michael's strength and the relief of liberation. Breathe out the exhaustion of trying to be perfect. You are perfect in your imperfection. You are loved unconditionally. The secret to an abundant life is simply accepting that you deserve it. To celebrate this relief and anchor Michael's protection, I want you to do something special. Comment a number that has a deep meaning for you. Your lucky number, an angel number, or the number of people in your family. And if this moment of liberation touched your heart, consider leaving a subtle contribution in the Thanks a Million section. It's a gesture that helps bring Michael's light to more souls who need this relief. My dearest, you have moved forward. We brought the first taste of relief, the feeling of Michael's sword cutting the illusions. Now we enter the phase of satisfaction, a deep satisfaction that doesn't come from material possessions, but from the certainty of being on the right path. It's the satisfaction of hearing your soul's calling and committing to it. The hidden enemy, the voice of doubt, has a very sneaky tactic. It makes you walk in circles. You start a project, you get excited, but soon fear sabotages you. You stop and then you start something new, only to stop again. You feel like you're always starting but never truly taking off. This is the cycle of frustration that Michael has come to break in your life. To get out of that circle, you need commitment to your own light. The satisfaction we're looking for is the peace that comes from living your truth without fear of judgment. No matter what they say, no matter what happens, you are guided, loved, and protected. Michael reminds you that you possess unique gifts. Don't try to be like the neighbor, the cousin, or that famous person you admire. The world needs your light with your colors, your talents, your unique flavor. Chronic dissatisfaction is born from trying to live a life that isn't yours. Think of the things that bring you a simple, deep joy. It could be looking after the plants, cooking for the family, writing, painting, or just listening to music. These are not just hobbies. They are traces of your soul, paths that lead you back to your center of power. The hidden enemy makes you believe these things aren't important, that only hard work and sacrifice are worthwhile. That's a massive lie. True prosperity flows when you live from the heart, doing what makes you feel alive and useful. It's not about having a lot, but about being a lot. A lot of love, a lot of gratitude, a lot of peace. Satisfaction is the echo of heaven in your life saying, yes, this is the way. Keep going. You are entering a new chapter, one where fear no longer has the last word. It's a time of harvest. Everything you planted with love and good intentions, even if it seems small and insignificant at the time, is now going to blossom. Satisfaction comes from this unbreakable connection with your inner power. Michael invites you to own your strength. Don't hide anymore. Don't dim your light so others feel more comfortable. The time has come to shine with all your might. It's time to speak your truth with love, to set boundaries with serenity, and to walk with your head held high, knowing that heaven supports you every step of the way. Feel that expansion in your chest. It's your angelic heart opening, ready to receive all the blessings that are waiting for you. Satisfaction is Michael's gift for you having the courage to look at the hurt and confront the hidden enemy. You are victorious. From now on, the cycle of frustration is broken. You won't go back to the start. You can only go forward, upward. Keep your vision clear and your heart clean. Michael's light is the fuel that will take you where you need to be. The Archangel instructed me to tell you that this is a turning point, a moment to anchor this message and allow it to become a compass for your life. So that this light doesn't go out and you continue to receive the codes from heaven, I have a direct request for you. Subscribe to the channel right now. This simple act is a commitment to your own transformation and guarantees that you won't miss Michael's next guidance. Dearest soul, we've reached a crucial point where the light of revelation meets practical reality. Archangel Michael knows that the messages need to be lived, felt on the skin, on the ground we walk on. That's why he asked me to take you to a place full of light, history and the sea. Salvador, Bahia. Imagine yourself with me, early in the morning, right there at the Farol da Barra lighthouse. You smell the sea, the salty air. You hear the sound of the waves breaking. It's a place of strength, of deep faith, and of resilience. But even in such a sacred place, the hidden enemy, the voice of doubt and unworthiness, manages to cast its shadows. I want to tell you the story of Donna Carmen, a woman over 60, as strong as a shot of Guinness, but who carried an invisible weight. Donna Carmen lived in Itapua, and her dream was to turn her acarajé recipes into a business that would support her family with dignity, not just to pay the bills. She had the best dough in the region. Everyone praised it and tourists queued up. But every time she thought about growing, renting a bigger spot, hiring someone, buying a better freezer, something paralyzed her. It was a hurt that always came back. She used to say, "Now look it, that money isn't for me, it's only for the essentials. If I grow, I'll draw envy. They'll steal my recipes. It's better to stay here in my corner without drawing attention." That, my dear, was the voice of the hidden enemy speaking through her, disguised as humility and prudence. It was the fear of shining and the belief that success attracts bad luck. She was blocking the abundance that heaven itself wanted to pour out upon her. Her block wasn't in the recipe, which was perfect, nor in the location, which was grand, but in her belief that she didn't deserve to have both peace and prosperity. She thought she had to choose between the peace of simplicity and the chaos of success. One day, while looking at the sea in Ribera, tired out, Donna Carmen made a deep prayer. She didn't ask for money, but for courage. She asked to see the truth. And it was then she felt a warm presence and saw a very fast blue light like a bolt of lightning touching the water. It was Archangel Michael at work. The relief came with a clarity. She understood that others' envy only has power if she shrinks herself. The hidden enemy only wins if she listens to the doubt. She breathed in the strength of that moment, the protection of Michael. From that day on, the pain of limiting herself turned into the satisfaction of expanding. Donna Carmen rented a small space, hired a young woman to help, and taught her the essence of acarajé without fear of being robbed. She stopped looking at the scarcity, what's missing, and started focusing on gratitude, what I already have. In a few months, she had to rent another spot. And today, in her 70s, she not only has her thriving business, but uses part of the profit to help the community. Teaching young women to start their own businesses, she unlocked her life and multiplied the blessing. The lesson from Salvador and Donna Carmen is, your street, your neighborhood, your home are your battleground. The hidden enemy acts where you are, using your local memories and fears to paralyze you. If you're in Dublin, The fear might be of getting ahead of yourself, the neighbor's envy, or the belief that it's too hard here. Wherever you are, the shadow adapts. Stop everything and feel the presence of Archangel Michael right here and now, in Dublin, in Clontarf, on the Dart, or wherever you are reading. He is cutting the geographical ties of limitation that tell you you can't be successful right where you are. You are in the right place at the right time. Now let's anchor this story. Breathe in deeply, feeling the strength of the Dublin Bay Sea and Donna Carmen's courage. Feel Michael's peace. Breathe out, releasing all the pressure of being perfect or limiting yourself. The Archangel is beside you, strengthening your purpose so you become a Donna Carmen of your own life. Feel that presence and the healing it brings. My dearest, Donna Carmen's story brought us the practical satisfaction of seeing the light in action. Now is the time to deepen the healing and create an atmosphere of expectation for the glorious future. You've already felt the hurt, the relief, the satisfaction. Now feel the unshakable protection and expansion. The hidden enemy, doubt, doesn't give up easily. He will try to come back with subtle whispers saying, "This is too good to last." This is where the alchemy of healing happens. Alchemy is the transformation of fear into solid faith, of uncertainty into angelic certainty. Archangel Michael doesn't just protect you from the outside. He creates a field of light within you. Imagine your body as a temple. Michael's blue light is sweeping every dark corner, healing the old wounds of rejection, abandonment, and unworthiness that the enemy used as doorways. The expectation Michael wants you to create is not that of a fairy tale, but of a reality built with your new belief. It's the certainty that the best is coming, because you have stopped blocking the flow of God in your life. Life is no longer a struggle. It's a dance with grace. Feel this protection wrapping you like an embrace of light now. Michael told me to tell you that from now on, you must act like the woman you were born to be. Prosperous, serene, and powerful. Don't wait to have something to feel this way. Feel this way now, and the having will follow as a natural consequence. The hidden enemy likes mess and confusion. Healing brings order and clarity. Michael's light helps you see which people, situations, and habits are still vibrating at the frequency of fear and need to be gently moved away from. You don't need to fight, just raise your vibration, and what doesn't resonate with the light moves away by itself. The expansion of the heart is the mark of healing. You feel you can love more, forgive more, accept more, especially yourself. Self-love is the most potent antidote to the poison of doubt. Michael encourages you to look in the mirror and say with all your soul, "I love you. You are valuable. You are enough." Allow the golden rain of healing to descend upon you. It is washing away all the heartache. The veil that kept you from seeing your worth is being lifted. You are no longer a hostage to the past. You are the architect of your future. Create this atmosphere of expectation. Expect the best phone call, expect the best opportunity, expect the complete healing of your body and soul. This is the time to claim your inheritance of light. Michael is by your side, sword ready, ensuring that nothing and no one can steal the peace and joy you've gained with this awareness. You are safe. You are healed. You are free. The atmosphere of expectation and healing is your new energy field. It is the magnet that will attract everything that is good and true. Breathe in Michael's security deeply. Breathe out the rush and the anxiety. Trust that everything is moving in your favor, in heaven's perfect time. My dearest, the journey of healing and liberation continues. Here we established protection and the expectation of healing. Now let's talk about action, but not the exhausting, desperate action of the past, but inspired action, which is born from satisfaction and shielded by gratitude. The hidden enemy, doubt, attacks your gratitude. It makes you focus on the small problem, forgetting the massive mountain of blessings you already have. Gratitude, my love, is the most powerful shield of light that exists. When you give thanks, you declare that God is good and that He has already given you enough. That cancels out the power of scarcity and complaint, which are the language of fear. Archangel Michael asked me to remind you, giving thanks is not a duty, it is a power. Inspired action is the next step. After feeling relieved and satisfied, heaven will give you clear signs of what your next move should be. It could be calling that person, starting that course, organizing that wardrobe, or simply resting when you feel you need to. The hidden enemy forces you into forced action, doing out of obligation, out of fear of not having. Michael guides you to flowing action, doing because you feel the loving impulse to create, to serve, to live. The difference is the feeling. Inspired action doesn't tire you out. It energizes you. The secret to prosperity is to combine gratitude with inspired action. Give thanks for what you have and then ask your heart, what is the next light and loving step I should take? And do it without hesitation, knowing that Michael is ahead, clearing the path. If you feel insecure, breathe in Michael's blue color. Feel the lightness and certainty. Inspired action is the opposite of self-sacrifice. It is the joy of building your life in partnership with heaven. To maintain this virtuous cycle of gratitude and action, I invite you to like this video. It is a simple action, but it sends a powerful signal to the universe and the angels. I receive this message. I am grateful. I am ready to act. Your like is your personal amen to the liberation. My dear, satisfaction deepens when you start to hear yourself clearly. Now it's about the awakening of your intuition, the clear and gentle voice of your guardian angel and Archangel Michael within you. The hidden enemy, doubt, attacks your confidence. It makes you question that first feeling, that hunch that always proves to be right. It makes you look for answers outside, when the greatest wisdom is within you, in your angelic heart. Archangel Michael uses your intuition as a direct phone line to you. That sudden idea to call someone, that strong feeling that something isn't right, that solution that pops into your mind in the middle of a shower, that is your angel's clear voice. Satisfaction comes from the certainty that you are being guided every instant. You no longer have to walk in the dark. To strengthen this connection, you need moments of silence, 5 minutes a day just to breathe and listen. Don't ask for anything. Just say, I am here. I want to listen. Michael has purified your energy field so that the intuition signal arrives without noise. Trust the signs, feathers, repeating numbers, songs that play at the right time. They are not coincidences. They are winks from heaven, assuring you that you are on the right path. To honor your intuitive awakening, dedicate a moment to reflect on the last time you ignored a hunch and regretted it. Now commit to listening more to your inner wisdom. Comment, my intuition is my compass, to seal this new pact with your soul. Dearest soul, satisfaction now turns into radiant joy. You've reached block 8, the number of abundance and infinite expansion. The harvest is beginning. The hidden enemy, doubt, tried to convince you that miracles are rare and only happen to others. That's false. Archangel Michael revealed that miracles are the rule, not the exception, when you are aligned with your truth. What you are living now, the peace you feel, the clarity you possess. Michael's strength in your life are daily miracles. A miracle is a change in perception. It's when you stop seeing the obstacle and see the solution that heaven has already prepared. The expansion is limitless. Don't put a ceiling on your dreams. The money you need, the health you desire, the love you yearn for, all of it is energy and is available to you. The only limit was the fear you were carrying. Satisfaction comes from the certainty that heaven has bigger plans for you than you dared to dream. Archangel Michael is telling you, ask for more. Dream higher. You are deserving of everything. To celebrate this harvest and expansion, offer a simple prayer of deep gratitude in your heart for 3 things you received in the last 24 hours, even if they are small. And if you feel the impulse, share this video so more souls can experience Michael's liberation. My beloved, you have reached the end of this powerful journey. We felt the hurt that led to the awakening, the relief that came with Michael's light, and the satisfaction that has become your new way of living. Archangel Michael's message is clear. The hidden enemy has been unmasked and you have won. The seal of victory is your unshakable peace. No matter what happens out there, your center is firm in Michael's light. You are no longer a hostage to circumstances. You are the conscious creator of your reality. Breathe in the freedom and the victory deeply. Breathe out the memory of fear. You are free to shine. The new path of light is your life from now on. A path paved with confidence, self-love, and the constant presence of your archangel. Walk on it with your head held high and a grateful heart. To conclude this message with maximum strength and seal your victory, I have one last powerful request for you. Leave a special sentence in the comments that summarizes your victory. For example, Michael's light set me free and makes me prosper. And to honor the strength you received, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, to ensure that the light and guidance never leave your life. You are protected. You are loved. You are victorious. May the peace of Archangel Michael be with you always.